Theo Vaughn, everyone's favorite poop barrier, pick one, is getting sued for 30 million. That's insane.
Theo Vaughn was sued for $30 million by the guy behind one of the first viral memes on YouTube, and Theo found out in the middle of his podcast.
He pretty much does some type of algebraic equation that gets to a demand request somewhere around $30 million. I think it's around 29,750,000, something around those damages he ran from YouTube and Instagram views.
Well, what do I do? I must have to work. I mean, do I have to work forever or what?
I mean, it sounds like he's claiming you've already made this money. So the question is, what have you done with all that money?
Damn.
Dude, what is he talking about, dude? I drive a Ford Ranger.
So you may be asking, what did Theo do to get sued by this guy?
So I fucking ran up behind him with a hatchet. Smash, smash, smash. Yeah.
Wow, seeing that video again really brings me back. I mean,
I have never seen that video.
this was released in 2013. The simpler times. Back then, I was in high school uploading funny moments gaming videos on this channel. But I would also assume that Kai looks back at these days in a positive light as well because, you know, he's made some terrible decisions after that viral clip, which now includes suing Theo Vaughn. But the reason Kai sued Theo Vaughn is because someone else made a fake image of Theo's face and put it on a meme of Kai's viral smash, smash, smash moment.
A while back, somebody made a face fake of me and put it on
That's good. That's good.
onto the internet and social media. And so I am in it. You know, it's my face put over Kai the hitchhiker. Smash, smash, smash.
So I guess this face
Yeah, I literally have no idea what Kai the Hitchhiker is supposed to be.
swap ended up making its way across social media, and it appears Kai, or at least someone who legally represents him, was not thrilled about it. So Kai then demanded that all the videos with the memes were to be taken down, and if Theo didn't comply, U.S. Marshals would come to his door and deliver a summons.
You'll never, if you want to settle outside of court, now's your chance.
Ooh.
I'll settle for what my costs are, which is approximately so-and-so amount. And then he wants the videos down.
Damn.
And he will withdraw the lawsuit.
So Kai is sending this entire lawsuit over
Damn, Theo is gonna have to go on a lot of Joe Rogan episodes because of this. It's not gonna be easy.
while he's sitting in prison, considering he's currently serving a 57-year-long prison sentence for murder. I mean, the whole thing is just hilariously bizarre, especially
Wait, he actually killed someone?
since Theo was just watching Kai's documentary when the lawsuit hit.
He's saying
Sorry.
it's a mother. Yo, no, you're all good. Yeah, he has this whole kind of outlandish theory that you have a fake identity daughter account where you made this to then repurpose it to then
Oh.
post on your YouTube and without having.
Yeah, whoever is the lawyer is trying. There's a reason why lawyers are called bloodsuckers, okay? Now, I on this channel would never do something that negatively impacts a negative stereotype or positively impacts a negative. I'm not sure. Pick one of any of those things, but damn, okay?
To be the point person that he could go after.
Wow.
It's like a 30-page manifesto complaint he's doctored up from.
You know what's insane, okay? You know what's actually insane? You see this pile of wood, or not even wood, maybe just a piece of paper stick to the fucking wall. This probably costed multiple thousands.
From this federal penitentiary.
So is this so what is when do I what
Right, that's a sane and normal conclusion of what happened. A 30-page document where he provides theories on how Theo made a fake secret account before reposting it and then suing for $30 million. You're telling me that him doing a bit of
No, obviously, this guy just thought, okay, maybe we can get him to settle for... But what's the point of money? I can only literally conclude that some lawyer approached him and said, hey, here's a chance to make some ka-ching ka-ching.
about your viral bit caused you $30 million worth of damages, Now, this whole situation recently went viral again, which is why we're talking about it now, as my Twitter and Instagram timeline was flooded with this story. And a bunch of people were asking for the context of the story. Because back then, Theo was not as famous as what he is right now, so it seems like that story just kind of flew under the radar when it happened back in 2023. So the case has since been dropped, and Theo Von is in the clear.
Theo Von was already pretty famous in 2023. Maybe now he's more famous, but he was already a big deal in 2023, I'm pretty sure, right?
Naturally, who wouldn't be surprised? But since I was looking into more context for the story, I found something pretty interesting about Kai, outside of the whole, convicted hatchet murderer thing. So back in 2018, Kai was involved in another lawsuit, this time against a tabloid magazine that he accused of defamation. Yet again, I guess the magazine did the same thing that Theo did and said some things that Kai wasn't a big fan of. So I guess his response is just to sue people. And just like the other lawsuit, he also demanded some serious cash as well.
How does a person who can't afford the car and is living 57 years in prison now, with probably no chance of getting out, even finding money to sue anyone?
Because just when you thought things couldn't get weirder,
are the African prince emails real?
In the world of internet fame, here comes Kai with his legal hatchet. And honestly, I feel like that just kind of sums up Kai's entire vibe. Unpredictable, meme famous, and apparently spends his time in prison writing up lawsuits because he sued other people as well, including the YouTube creator Todd Grande, who many of you guys probably know of. But just so we have the timeline correct, Kai the Hitchhiker, whose real name is Caleb McGilvery, he first gained internet fame in 2013 for his news interview where he talked about an incident where he used a hatchet to smash a man who had allegedly attacked a woman. However, just a few years later in 2018, Kai was arrested and charged with first-degree murder for killing a 73-year-old man named Joseph Galfi, a New Jersey attorney. Kai had traveled to New Jersey where he stayed with Galfi. After a night of heavy drinking, Kai allegedly killed Galfi, and his story about the events were very inconsistent. He later claimed that he was assaulted by the attorney leading to the murder. So at this point, Kai's in prison, but then fast forward again to 2021 and he's back in the headlines. But this time, it wasn't for another violent crime. It was all for a defamation lawsuit Kai, now behind bars, filed against the YouTube creator Todd Grande, accusing him of slander in a video that he published. So Theo Von is not Kai's first internet personality lawsuit. He's done this before. Grande, who's a licensed therapist and counselor, had uploaded a video titled Kai the Hitchhiker, Analysis of a Hatchet-Wielding Personality, in which he provided a psychological breakdown of McIlvery's behavior based on the whole smash incident and the events that followed.
Hello, this is Dr. Grande. Today's question is, can I analyze the case of Caleb McGilvery, who is also known as Kai the Hatchet-Wielding Hitchhiker?
You know what's kind of bad is it's the fact that doctors are going to figure out, even the bad ones, that wait a minute, I can make a lot more money on YouTube than I can do doing medicine.
Hitchhiker. Just a reminder, I'm not diagnosing anybody in this video, only speculating about what could be happening in a situation like this. If you enjoy this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and consider supporting me on Patreon. I'll put the link to Patreon in the description for this video. So first I'll look at the background, the timeline of various incidents.
I guess Kai heard Patreon and his name and started rubbing his hands together like some evil villain. Also, side note, what is this guy gonna do with the
what's the point with the money in prison?
Money when he's locked up for another 50 or so years? Like, dude's trying to buy cigarettes for the whole yard or something? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why are you filing slap lawsuits, essentially, to creators with outrageous amounts?
Well, to be fair, you can actually do things with money in prison, like buy protection from gangs and stuff like that.
The money attached to them. But here he claimed that Todd caused
maybe you no longer need to drop the soap.
Emotional distress and hurt his potential for earnings, particularly from the viral meme persona. Because, Todd's video was really what damaged his reputation, not, murdering a guy. One would think that would do a little bit more damage to your reputation, but hey, what do I know? He claimed the video led to lost revenue from social media and crowdfunding, even going as far to request $2.9 million from Todd. The amount of ad revenue he believed Todd had earned from that video is just absolute. Dude, I mean, hey, if only we
Mr. Beast doesn't even make multiple millions from some videos.
Made that much money off of videos, that would be outrageous. You would have so many YouTube billionaires at that point. So it's safe to say that's the most disgusting overestimation I've heard of what YouTubers make. I mean, not even Mr. Beast makes $2.9 million in ad revenue off of a single video, and his videos cost millions of dollars. Kai also wanted the video taken down.
Well, to be fair, actually, Mr. Beast does make multiple millions from some video. as far as I understand, but that doesn't matter.
And sought ownership of Todd's YouTube and Patreon accounts because that's something the court apparently can do. I know Kai was looking for money here.
That is something the court can do. The court can actually force someone to give ownership away from something that they have, if, you know, that is reasonable under the things that happen. But, yeah, not in a case like this. Not in a case like that. Plus, what's the point of giving someone, you know, access or control over your Patreon account? Because the moment that happens, the Patreon account is just useless at that point, and the money from the Patreon's already gone because payouts exist. So why? What's the point?
But after watching Grande's video, it's just loaded with fascinating takes from Kai.
He continued to make controversial social media posts, like one in which he stated he wanted to be in an adult film and have the profits go to a group that gives shotguns to single mothers in poverty-stricken areas.
Based.
I guess so they could blast their way out of poverty. I'm not really sure.
I wouldn't be surprised
I mean, shotguns are pretty versatile at the end of the day.
if that was the most reasonable thing Kai has said in the last decade. Obviously, the court found that this didn't have jurisdiction over Todd Grande, as Todd had no professional or personal ties to New Jersey, where McGilvey was incarcerated. And the judge also noted that Kai had no facts connecting the video to New Jersey.
He tried to. Wait, he doesn't even have a lawyer. Wait, is he trying? Is he suing them as representation of self? Can he even do that from prison? Because every lawyer, I don't think there is a possibility of a lawyer existing who doesn't understand it. Wait a minute. The lawsuit is going to happen in in the place that has most jurisdiction over the person or the situation that occurred at a time. You can't just randomly sue someone for something they did in, I don't know, New York and do it in Texas. Well, actually, if the courts allow it to be transferred, maybe, but I don't know.
Dismissing the claim that Todd's content aimed for New Jersey specifically. The judge also stated that the defendant's YouTube channel and his videos are passive. Defendant's videos are intended for a wide audience and may be viewed by any person in any location. So fast forwarding to 2023, and the Theo lawsuit is starting to make a lot more sense because Kai is just good at getting involved in legal troubles for no real upside even. I guess he's just bored in prison. He's just filing lawsuits as a hobby. But if
I was in prison, I would do a lot of crazy shit, probably, true.
there's anything we've learned from Kai's history, that he is no stranger to the courtroom, even if his legal claims are as strange as his life story. I guess, though, when a dude behind a viral meme decides to take on a podcast host over a simple joke, we know we've truly entered like uncharted waters when it comes to the courtroom. I feel like I always comment the internet just keeps becoming more and more fascinating, to put it lightly. So, it's safe to say that that's staying true even with the story here today. But because there was so many people talking about this story over the last week, I decided to cover it, even though that it was back in 2023, but I still thought it was an interesting story to cover. But other than that, we got so many wild stories that are coming in the next few weeks, so make sure to subscribe to not miss those, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Anyway, that was a Tozy 10 out of 10, and now it's popular VTuber just got destroyed. That nice. Anyway, that was Tozy 10 out of 10. Bye.